Buenas noches a todos. Esta es la clase especial de capítulo 4. Hoy es octubre 15, 2015. Sugerencias, suggestions. Again, this is the computer and me. You're going to hear some background noise. Most importantly, pause me often. Rewind me. Start me over again. And you will have the visuals. So this is obviously a way that you can kind of control the class, control your learning. So in many ways, it actually may be better than me being physically there when you can't pause me or rewind me as easily. Introducción al capítulo, la página 97. Communication goals, metas de comunicación. Describir características y contenidos de casas y otras residencias. Dar instrucciones a amigos y miembros de la familia. Declarar ubicaciones. Indicar sentimientos. Comunicarse sobre las acciones en progreso. Contar arriba de 100. Estructuras, structures, la página 97. Pretty easy on structures this chapter. They're actually a lot of memorization, but nothing really complicated. Tiempo presente de verbos con cambios internos de ortografía. Internal spelling change. And you can see E to I, E, O to U, E, etc. Mandatos afirmativos con tú, estar y el presente progresivo. So let's get started. We're going to do some translations so that to get your mind around the vocabulary around houses, and you're going to need to be looking at pages 98 and 99 for this. I'm going to go through these pretty quickly, and I'll give you the visuals, but you've got to pause me, process the translation, say it out loud, then hit the go button again to hear the correct answer. So here we go. This is what I want you to say. My friends rest on the sofa. Mis amigos descansan en el sofá. We have water in the refrigerator. Tenemos agua en el refrigerador. The books are on the shelf. Los libros están en el estante. We always eat at the table in the dining room. Siempre comemos en la mesa en el comedor. Más traducciones. My mother cooks in the kitchen. Mi madre cocina en la cocina. Notice the two cocinas there. One is a verb, one is a noun. She uses the dishwasher on Sundays. Ella usa el lavaplatos los domingos. And that may have been a rare pause. My computer did something crazy there, but we're going to try to continue. I study Spanish in my chair in the living room. Estudio español en mi sillón en la sala. I have to go to the bathroom. Tengo que ir al cuarto de baño. And another way of saying this is tengo que ir al baño. Guión 4. Lugares preferidos. Habla con un compañero sobre las siguientes actividades. Dile en qué parte de la casa te gusta hacer estas actividades. So I'm going to tell you what I want you to say again. You got to pause me. I like to study in my bedroom. Me gusta estudiar en mi dormitorio. I like to eat with my family in the dining room. Me gusta comer con mi familia en el comedor. I like to watch TV in the kitchen. Me gusta mirar la tele en la cocina. And it should be la tele en la cocina. I like to eat alone in the closet. That sounds strange. Me gusta comer solo en el armario. Número 5. I like to talk by phone with my grandparents. Me gusta hablar por teléfono con mis abuelos. Número 6. I like to listen to music in the bathtub. Me gusta escuchar música en la bañera. 7. I like to rest on the sofa in the living room. Me gusta descansar en el sofá en la sala. 8. I like to play cards at the table with my roommate. Me gusta jugar a las cartas en la mesa con mi compañero de cuarto. Verbos con cambios internos de ortografía, páginas 104 y 105. We will come back in class and we will do some more practice with the vocabulary. So we're not leaving that completely. And just as the same will be with the stem change verbs, we'll do a few exercises, but we'll come back in class and do some more face-to-face. So I want you to look at the chart just a second and study it. I want to point out a couple of things to you. One is AR, ER, IR verbs on these pages are regular verbs as far as the endings are concerned. So they're always going to end in O or AS or A or ES or E, just like regular AR, ER, and IR verbs. The change comes here in the stem. Cambios internos, internal changes. The good news, there's a pattern. Look at the pattern in red and in blue. And the other good news is, you see what I put in parentheses right there with comenzar, E goes to IE. I'm going to do that for you on a test. Now you got to know where to put that, but I'm going to remind you on a test that this is an E to an IE change or an O to a UE, whatever it happens to be. So just to go through these, comienzo, comienzas, comienza, comenzamos, regular, comenzáis, regular, comienzan. Almorzar, to have lunch. Almuerzo, almuerzas, almuerza, almorzamos, almorzáis, almuerzan. Okay, again, look for the patterns because pages 104 and 105, this will follow those exact same pattern no matter which verb you choose. So we're going to practice just a little bit with these. And I've got 6 subjects here that you're going to go through, and you will use the verbs here. Notice I've chosen IR and ER verbs here because on the prior page we chose AR verbs. So what I will do is I will give you the subject and then you say the subject and the verb. Mis padres dicen. Make sure you're pausing me. Mi mejor amigo. Mi mejor amigo dice. Yo digo. Tú y yo. Tú y yo decimos. Vosotros decís. Tú dices. Please listen for those pattern changes, especially with the vosotros form and the nosotros form. The next verb is dormir, to sleep. Mis padres duermen. Mi mejor amigo duerme. Yo duermo. Tú y yo dormimos. Vosotros dormís. Tú duermes. The verb tener. Mis padres tienen. Mi mejor amigo tiene. Yo tengo. Tú y yo tenemos. Vosotros tenéis. Tú tienes. The verb querer, to want or to love. Mis padres Mis padres quieren. Mi mejor amigo. Mi mejor amigo quiere. Yo. Yo quiero. Tú y yo. Tú y yo queremos. Vosotros. Vosotros queréis. Tú. Tú quieres. And the last one is volver, to return. Mis padres. Mis padres vuelven. Mi mejor amigo. Mi mejor amigo vuelve. Yo. Yo vuelvo. Tú y yo. Tú y yo volvemos. Vosotros. Vosotros volvéis. Tú. Tú vuelves. And again, you should have listened for the patterns. And the patterns apply to any verb on 104 and 105. And again, the chart from a couple of slides ago will be very, very helpful to you. For 10, we're going to do a little practice with these, 4-10, and you're going to respond affirmatively to all of these. And so I'm going to tell you what I want you to say. The first one says, tú y tus amigos siempre dicen cosas buenas sobre los profesores. You're going to say, yes, my friends and I always say good things about the professors. Flip the sentence, pause me. Sí, mis amigos y yo siempre decimos cosas buenas sobre los profesores. Número 2. Tus amigos sirven tapas en las fiestas. You're going to say, yes, my friends serve tapas at the parties. Sí, mis amigos sirven tapas en las fiestas. Número 3. Tú siempre dices cosas interesantes de tus compañeros de clase. So you're going to say, yes, I always say interesting things about my classmates. Sí, siempre digo cosas interesantes de mis compañeros de clase. 4. Oops. Go back. 4. Tú siempre pides ayuda cuando no entiendes una cosa. I want you to say, yes, I always ask for help when I don't understand something. 2 verbs to conjugate. Flip the sentence. Sí, siempre pido ayuda cuando no entiendo una cosa. 5. Vosotros pedís tarea adicional a los profesores. You want to say, yes, we always ask for additional homework from the professors. And the answer is sí, nosotros pedimos tarea adicional a los profesores. And that was not going to show on the screen because I forgot to put it on there. Again, nosotros pedimos tarea adicional a los profesores. And número 6. Los restaurantes de la universidad sirven buena comida. You're going to say, yes, the restaurants in the university serve good food. Sí, los restaurantes de la universidad sirven buena comida. 4-12, and I'm going to tell you how I want you to answer these. I'll read them to you, and then I'll tell you the answer in English. Pause me, and you say it in Spanish. ¿Prefieres vivir en un apartamento, una casa o una residencia? Do you prefer to live? I prefer to live in an apartment. Prefiero vivir en un apartamento. ¿Almuerzas en casa o en una cafetería? I have lunch in a cafeteria. Almuerzo en una cafetería. ¿Prefieres vivir con tus padres o con tus amigos? I prefer to live with my friends. Prefiero vivir con mis amigos. Going to number 2. ¿Cierras las ventanas de tu dormitorio por la noche? Yes, I close the windows to my bedroom at night. Sí, cierro las ventanas de mi dormitorio por la noche. ¿Duermes bien cuando estás solo or sola en casa? And so you want to respond, yes, I sleep well when I am home alone. Sí, duermo bien cuando estoy solo o sola en casa. And the next one. ¿Haces muchas fiestas en tu casa? Do you make a lot of parties or do you have a lot of parties at your house? And you want to say, no, I don't make or I don't have a lot of parties at my house. No, no hago muchas fiestas en mi casa. ¿En qué lugar de la casa prefieres recibir a tus amigos? I want you to say, I prefer to receive my friends in the living room. Prefiero recibir a mis amigos en la sala. ¿Pierdes muchas fiestas porque tienes que estudiar? Two verbs. Yes, I miss a lot of parties because I have to study. Sí, pierdo muchas fiestas porque tengo que estudiar. And finally, generalmente, ¿a qué hora vuelves de una fiesta a casa? Generally, I return from a party at 11 o'clock. Generalmente vuelvo de una fiesta a las 11. Okay, this is what you can expect when we come back together on Tuesday. You can expect the oral evaluation. My wife will be recording you in the next room just to help us out a little bit, so everybody will do that. I will be in class at least 20 minutes early. I'm going to do my best to get there 30 minutes early, so that if you have any face-to-face questions about anything that we've gone over, I'm more than happy to spend some extra time with you. So my goal is going to be at class by about 4:15 on Tuesday. So if you have any questions about anything, please show up a few minutes early. And finally, check Kia for homework. Have a good evening. Buenas noches.